Good afternoon, folks. Kevin Pace here with ViaWaVe Incorporated, a research and development company. Today I'd like to show you a product that we're designing. It's a road journey management system designed for the Alberta oil field, and it's packed with many features and benefits. So before I get started, I'll just let you guys know that road journey management is a new concept to the Alberta oil field. It was introduced by Schlumberger a year or so back. And since then, other companies, including Schlumberger, have been incorporating a road journey management system. So at the moment, I think most of the companies call in to a call center in order to update their location. I've been designing a mobile web app loaded with features that will not only notify your manager of your location, but it'll also gather some interesting statistics. So let's go ahead and get logged in here. We'll take a look at how this system works. Okay, so we are now logged in and we are ready to start a trip. So the first thing you're going to see is add new location. This button allows me to quickly add a new location or an end destination if I need to. As you can see, it's already auto-detected that I'm on 2nd Street Southeast in Medicine Hat, and it's given me my lat-long coordinates. So if I were to accept this, all I'd need to do is click on Add Location, and it would be ready to go from the drop-down list. The drop-down list is all the other locations that you have visited previous to this trip. As you can see, the drop-down list is sorted by location based on distance away. So I'm at the ViaWaVe office right now, so I am 0 kilometers away. My accounting office is less than 5 kilometers away downtown. My home is 5 kilometers away, and there's a lease site 55 kilometers away from here. So the drop-down list is sorted by distance. So let's go ahead, we're going to add a new location here. So I can load a map using Google Maps, and it's going to plot my current location for me lat and long. But I can also scroll through this map, and let's say there's a lease site right here. Yeah, we'll call this 10-1-26 west of the 5th. Sure, I have no idea where that's at, but that's what we're going to call this. So I'm going to go ahead and add this location, and you can now see that that location has been added to our list, and it's quite the distance away. So let's go from the ViaWaVe office to the new lease site which we just created, 10-1-23 west of the 5th. Those are not real numbers, folks, I just made those up. Let's go ahead and continue. So what this software is doing, it's polling the Alberta road reports and the weather and whatnot to determine if this is a good, safe trip to take today. So as we can see, there is a general advisory saying that some of the highways are going to remain closed due to flooding. This doesn't affect us, so we don't need to worry about that. Under read instructions, companies will have the option to fill in this information with whatever they like. It could be emergency contact information, steps to take prior to driving, etc. We can view on the map our trip that we've just planned. You can see we're leaving the Medicine Hat office and we will be heading up to that lease site that I created on Highway 9. I can view turn-by-turn directions from Google Maps API. I can see it's 275, about 2 hours and 47 minutes away. Keep note of this number here. We can view the highway conditions pulled for these two highways. So we're going to be traveling on one in Highway 6 today. It's showing as bare dry on both locations. And if there's any alerts, so we can see here, Lake Louise doesn't affect us. Medicine Hat, speed reduction, flagged persons, expect delays. They are doing construction work here in Medicine Hat that I'm aware of. And up on Highway 56, speed reduction, narrow lane. So we have information in regards to the highways that we're traveling on. Next, it's going to ask us a couple of questions prior to the trip. These questions will be customizable by your HSE manager. So the questions I've put in for this demonstration: is this trip essential? Yes, it is. Is this the first time driving this route? Sure, I've never driven it before. Are you familiar with the roads? Yes, I am. It won't be dark, and I am aware of the wildlife conditions on the road. Couple other questions. These are just general again. They can be changed to whatever your HSE desires. How long have you been on, or have you been on duty prior to this trip? 0 to 8, 8 to 12. I've been 0 to 8. Distance without breaks. You can see here I estimated the time up above. This time has been used to determine the value of this answer down below here. So it's a 2 to 4 hour trip. That's filled out for me. Good communication, good visibility. We checked the weather, everything looks good. And it's going to be pretty much paved the whole way there. I agree to the terms. I can also add passengers if I like. Let's do that just for fun. John Doe will be traveling with us today. And maybe Mark, I don't know, Mark Smurf, why not? Can also add comments for this trip, so I will be dropping off equipment. Okay, and I agree to the terms set out by the company, calculate and review. Okay, so this is a low-level risk. The only thing it found is it was my first time traveling this trip. That's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this by proceeding with trip, and when I do so, I'm going to receive an email in my inbox, which we'll show in a second. Before I show you the email though, I just want to show you the last button that says navigate to destination. Now if you're on an Android device like a Samsung Galaxy phone, etc., you can click this link and it'll actually launch maps directions, including navigation, directly into your phone. So you can actually have turn-by-turn steps. There we go, you can see the path that it's chosen for us there. You can have turn-by-turn steps on your Samsung or Android device with this software as well. So very neat features. Let's pop over to my inbox here. Report from Kevin Pace. You can see it comes with an email attachment as well. And that attachment is a PDF report which includes the date, the time traveled, operator name, vehicle, how many passengers, where they left from, where they were going to, the distance traveled. We've analyzed this trip, found it was low risk. I've included a map of the planned route to travel, as well as a list of any hazards. The only hazard found was first time traveling. The passenger roster shows our guests today. Remember, it was John Doe and Mark Smurf. And our operator comments, we are dropping off some equipment. So I've also included the emergency advisories that were listed and any highway reports that were listed in the report as well. So this PDF can be emailed to your HSE advisor, your trip advisor, your general manager, and yourself as well. So those are the features of the program. A few of the settings here that I'll show you really quickly is you can easily add a new location, or you can edit a new location as well. As you can see, when I click on the location, it pulls up a Google map of the location. Very handy. I can see I have a typo with Tabor. I believe it's T-A-B-E-R. So I'm going to go ahead and edit Tabor so that it is spelled correctly. And when that change is made, you can see Tabor is now spelled correctly, and it's showing approximately 107 kilometers away, which is correct. So if I were to drive to Tabor today, I would select my start location, my office. I would drive to Tabor and continue. And as you'll see, the report starts all over again. It calculates distances and times. I can see the trip from Medicine Hat to Tabor. I can view any directions and see now the highway information has changed. It's only looking at the highways I'm traveling on, and it's telling me it's bare and dry. And there's a lane closure from Lethbridge to Coaldale that I need to be aware of. So that would be some information that would be important for this trip. I would be expecting a lane closure up ahead. Again, same and similar questions here. We can agree, calculate and review. Again, low risk, nothing was found. Let's proceed with this trip. I will receive a new email shortly. And again, off to Tabor we go. Just by clicking on navigate, my telephone would actually, let's look at step by step here. my phone would actually kick in and give me turn-by-turn directions to this location. And it looks like Google Maps will do the same. So very handy product for the oil field. One other feature that I wanted to mention here that is an additional $250 for your Garmin alone would be the ability to convert your Alberta townships into an actual location on the map. So this isn't implemented yet, but when it will be implemented, the end user will be able to enter the ATS numbers provided for, say, a lease site, click plot on map, and the end result would be something similar, whoops, there we go, to this. Perhaps it'll say lease beside it. And of course the GPS or the lat long decimal coordinates would change accordingly. So let's just give them some fake numbers here. That probably put me in the USA somewhere maybe. And we'll go 111, add location. So that lease site that I just corrected is, wow, pretty far away, 1,000 kilometers away. So I'll probably delete that one. But anyway, you get the idea of how the software works. If you're interested, please contact us at 1-888-850-4689 or simply email sales@viawave.ca, ViaWave. Thank you.